shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there to eat. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you wanna play? Baby, come on. Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore. No, I don't. Getting late. Come on now, mama, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand, where we land. I got the champagne. We can knock it back, get on track, jump on, ride this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? Say hey.
There's something in the air.
I'm good. What up, ballers, and welcome back to AWA Field here in beautiful Edmonds, Washington. We're here for Eastern Enforcers against the Western Wolfpack, and today we have a huge treat for you guys. We have a special guest playing today for the Enforcers. We're going to have former Seahawk Marcus Trufant here tonight. It's going to be a great matchup. Let's get right into it tonight. Dingers or nothing.
And Matt's deep, that has a chance, gone! Air ball to Jake, play from Jake Oliver. Deep, gone! Deep, gone! Walk off, Thomas, deep, gone! Oh! Peter makes the great pretty flips the first. What a play from Peter McNeil!
Welcome back. We are here for Western Wolfpack against the Eastern Enforcers. Going to be a great matchup here tonight. Eastern Enforcers with an incredible record at 14-10, and your Western Wolfpack have a 9-12 record, but they have been playing very well, and it's going to be an absolute battle here tonight between these two squads. Getting into the starting lineups for the Western Wolfpack, Aaron Schofield, unfortunately, will not be here tonight, but we will have Alex Harden, team captain, pitching. Tonight, Alex has been incredible this season, leading the league in strikeouts, been an absolute animal on both the mound and at the plate. Thomas Blayhouse will be here tonight playing second. Brian Hewlett will be playing first. And Tommy McMahon will be here as well for the Western Wolfpack. And for your Eastern Enforcers, Drew Williams unfortunately will not be able to make it tonight. The first series Drew has not been able to make it to. Jake Oliver, team captain, will be here. Brock Blayhouse unfortunately could not make it tonight. And Chase Winkler, Josh Gradwell will be here, and the special guest of the night, Marcus Trufant, will be joining the Eastern Enforcers against the Western Wolfpack. Those are your starting lineups for tonight. We're about to get right into these games and start off game number 1 here in a moment.
Boats floating on the southbound breeze, somewhere between heaven and the tall pine trees. Hard land, I'm missing you. Guitar playing through the night, it felt pretty good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Good as one for the price of two. It's been a long time gone since the truth's been told, and I've seen my
in play. That's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed. Tie game.
Buy me a ticket, Lord, put me on a train. No matter how I go, I even walk through the rain. Southland, I'm missing you.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil. Got him. Strike 3 in the Wolfpack game. Down 1.
Oh, Lord, I know I'm big here.
Cross, get out, ball later. Got him. Jack Blayhouse has just thrown his second no-hitter. Deep ball. That's good. Pops up into the air. Evan Cluxton makes the catch, and the Central Cyclones are World Series champions.
I saw that in the rules.
Huh?
Put it to 79, or no, 75 for ESPN.
Well, I was going to say no limit for the first inning.
Yeah.
And then when I'm down there and everyone strikes out, I'll just tell, hey guys, this inning, 60.
Dude, it's actually so fucking cool we came, man.
Hey, man,
He's such a big name, dude.
Yeah,
My team ain't even
are we live?
And wait, Haley, am I good? Okay. And we are live, about to get underway between the Eastern Enforcers and the Western Wolfpack for game number 1 of this 3-game series. If you are just joining us, we have an incredibly special guest tonight. We have former Seattle Seahawk Marcus Trufant filling in and playing for the Eastern Enforcers in this 3-game series. He is making his AWA Wiffle Ball debut here tonight, and we are stoked to have Marcus Trufant here. Gonna be a good one. Jake Oliver will be on the mound as always for the Eastern Enforcers, and Tommy McMahon, one of the new additions for the Western Wolfpack, will be leading it off for the Wolfpack here in this game number 1. Eastern Enforcers are 14-10, and they have just been rolling. Last week, we're good. Last week, they only had 3 players here, Jake Oliver, Chase Winkler, and Drew Williams, and they still won the series 2-1. I mean, when this Eastern Enforcer squad has Jake Oliver, they are just unbelievable and an absolute contender for this year's World Series. First pitch, it's going to be a strike to Tommy McMahon. 0-1 is the count. Swing and a miss on the riser, and Tommy McMahon is quickly behind 0-2 to start it off here in the top of the first. It's a great curveball by Jake Oliver. Tommy McMahon does well to lay off that one. 1-2 now the count. Drop ball hits McMahon on the back. Count now moves to 2-2 here. Pitch is way outside, and the count now moves to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Jake Oliver strikes out Tommy McMahon. 1 away here in the top of the first. And Jake Oliver already cooking up there on the mound, but he's going to have to deal with the home run leader, Alex Harden, team captain of this Western Wolfpack squad. Pitch is way low and inside for ball 1. Alex Harden leading the league with 12 home runs on the year, also leading the league in strikeouts with 86. Watches that one go by. 2 balls, no strikes here. That is ripped past Marcus Trufant over at shortstop. Alex Harden will have himself a single. There's now a runner on first with 1 away, and up steps the powerhouse, Thomas Blehouse, to the plate. Thomas been a little quiet so far this season in the home run field, but I'm telling you, we do not expect that to continue to happen. Thomas is way too good of a hitter, and he will come around here. And that is ripped, gone. 2-run shot for Thomas Blehouse. And just as I was saying it, Thomas Blehouse was due, and he hits a 2-run shot on the first pitch he sees. Your Western Wolfpack squad is taking a 2-0 lead here early in the top of the first inning. Thomas Blehouse, 2-run shot. The Wolfpack now lead it 2-0. Brian Hewlett Now up for the Wolfpack, looking at strike one. Hitting the zone 0-1. Now the count. Slider just missing high, 1 of 1 here to Brian Hewlett. Way outside. The ball 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the riser. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brian Hewlett. And nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the first. Score is 2-0 Wolfpack. Thomas Blehouse with a 2-run home run. 2-2. 2-2 here to count. And that is inside. Count moves to 3-2. Popped up into the air, it misses the tree, it's a playable ball, and Jake Oliver makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 away. And back to the top of the order for the Western Wolfpack. Tommy McMahon up for his 2nd time today. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I like that, I like that. Right over the left field fence. And that's gonna be a foul ball. Hits the tree. Foul territory. 0-1. I know you just got under that. 0-1 here to Tommy McMahon.
Don't get me started.
Way outside for ball number 1.
You know what I mean? Trust me on this one.
I knew I was going to give him what his plan was. He is good. He's been pretty solid.
And that is way outside as well. We have 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider from Jake Oliver. 2-2 here. And that's a foul ball. Hits the bat. That's going to be a foul ball. The count will remain 2-2. Pinpoint accuracy there from Jake Oliver. Way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Tommy McMahon. Swing and a miss, and Jake Oliver strikes out McMahon. That will end the inning, but the Wolfpack get 2 runs in the top of the first. Thanks to a Thomas Blehouse 2-run home run, the Wolfpack lead it 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game 1 of the 3-game series. Everybody that is here with us on both TikTok and YouTube, thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate all the continued support that we're having. If you are just getting here with us tonight, we do have a special guest, former Seattle Seahawk Marcus Trufant is here with us tonight, making his AWA Wiffle Ball debut. We are absolutely stoked to have Marcus here tonight. You're about to see his first ever at-bat in this inning. But the Forces are going to have a tall task here in game number 1, facing team captain Alex Harden of the Western Wolfpack. Alex leads the league in strikeouts this season with 86. On top of leading the league with 86 strikeouts, and also with 12. Alex definitely a front runner for MVP this season in the AWA. Josh Gradwell, the rookie, will be leading it off here for the Eastern Enforcers in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Alex is low for ball 1, 1-0. Just outside, 2 balls, no strikes to Josh Gradwall. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Alex. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the curve. Alex able to get Josh Gradwall chased right there. Good pitch. 2-2. Just missing the outside part of the zone. Full count now to Josh Gradwall. And that is ripped over to Thomas Playhouse. He makes the one-handed grab over there at shortstop. Good play from Thomas Playhouse, and there's now 1 away in the bottom of the first. And up steps to the plate Jake Oliver, who has had an absolute great season on both the mound and at the plate. That pitch misses for ball 1, 1-0. Alex Harden and Jake Oliver in the front running for MVP this season, and that will be a speed check. No pitch. The count remains 1-0 to Jake Oliver. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. 1-1. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Alex Harden now ahead in the count. Ground ball down the third baseline. That'll be a fair ball, and Jake Oliver will beat it out for a single. Enforcers have their first runner on of the day. Up steps Chase Winkler for the Eastern Enforcers with a runner on and 1 out. Way outside, but swing and a miss for strike 1, 0-1. Chase Winkler. Again, and Chase Winkler chasing on back-to-back outside pitches. It's 0-2. Good job from Chase Winkler holding off on the curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul back, 1-2. Foul back again. Chase Winkler battling in there. Against Alex Harden, 1-2. Remains the count. Swing and a miss. And tally another one up for Alex Harden, his 87th strikeout.
Hey, don't keep track, Mark. Makes us look
The
bad.
season. Alex has been cruising this far, but we have in his first ever AWA at bat, Marcus Trufant. Looks at a first pitch ball, 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Marcus Trufant seeing the ball well so far in his first at bat. Hits him 3-0. Are you good, Marcus? 3 balls, no strikes. Inside, and then Marcus Trufant in his first at bat will walk. 4-pitch walk. Yeah. Seeing it well, Marcus Trufant walks in his first at bat. There are now runners on first and second. 2 away for Josh Gradwall. Watches ball 1 go by, 1-0. Hits him on the arm. 2 balls, no strikes. Now the count. Way outside, 3-0, and Alex Harden has now thrown 7 straight balls. Make it 8. That is a 4-pitch walk to Josh Gradwell, and the bases are now loaded for the Eastern Enforcers with team captain Jake Oliver up to the plate, who has been absolutely stroking the ball lately for the Enforcers. Ball 1, and that is 9 straight balls from Alex Harden. Again, that's 10, 2-0 to Jake Oliver. And that is ripped into the gap. Chase Winkler will come around. He will score. Marcus Trufant will hold up at third. That's an RBI single for Jake Oliver. And the score is now 2-1. Wolfpack still lead it. Chase Winkler will now step up to the plate for the Enforcers. Alex Harden in a jam here early. Nicks the bottom of the zone for strike 1. And that's popped up in the air on the first base side. Brian Hewlett cannot make the catch. And Chase Winkler is going to have a new life here. Brian Hewlett not able to make the grab over there in foul territory. And the count is now 0-2 to Chase Winkler. On the way is fouled off by Chase Winkler. 0-2 remains the count. Again, the situation is bases loaded, 2 away. And the bottom of the first score is 2-1 Wolfpack. Curveball misses outside, 1-2 to Winkler. And that's fouled back, 1-2. Ground ball to McMahon over at third. He throws over to first, and it is going to be in time to get Chase Winkler. And that'll end the first inning, but the Eastern Enforcers get one back. The score is 2-1. Wolfpack lead it. Jake Oliver with an RBI single in the inning. We got a close ball game here going into the top of the second inning. Game number 1. Tommy McMahon, Alex Harden will be leading off for the Western.
That money ain't no thing. Anything I do for the game. 10 toes down, I'm around with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. That money ain't no.
First pitch is in there for strike 1. And that's a ground ball over to Josh Gradwell. He bobbles the ball at third base, and Alex Harden is going to beat it out. We'll credit him with a single over there. That was a hard hit ball down the third baseline. Josh Gradwell could not handle it over there. And Thomas Blehouse is going to see himself here in a similar situation. Runner on first, nobody out. Thomas Blehouse's last at bat. He went yard, 2-run shot. First pitch hits him for ball 1 inside. Way behind him for ball 2. Would not be surprised if Thomas Blehouse had another one of his famous 4 home run games. Thomas been a little quiet so far this season in the AWA, but already has a home run on the night, 3-0. And that's fouled back, 3 balls, 1 strike now. Thomas Blehouse, again, runner on first, nobody out here in the top of the second. Wolfpack lead it 2-1. And that is ripped high and deep, and Thomas Blehouse has just gone yard again. His second home run of the game, another 2-run shot. And the Wolfpack extend their lead. They lead it 4-1 here in the top of the second. We were talking about it before the game. Thomas Blehouse been a little quiet this season, but there he is. 2 home runs in his first 2 at-bats here in game number 1. 2 for 2 with 2 2-run home runs for Thomas Playhouse. He is providing this offense for the Wolfpack here tonight. Pitch inside from Jake Oliver, 1-0 to Brian Hewlett. Way inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Riser down the middle for strike 1, 2-1. Hey, it's a small zone. And that is ripped high and deep, and Brian Hewlett has just gone yard. The Wolfpack go back-to-back. A solo shot for Brian Hewlett, and the score is now 5-1 Wolfpack here in the top of the second.
There we go. That's great. That's great.
Brian Hewlett, a solo shot, and the home runs just keep coming for the Wolfpack. 3 home runs for them, and they lead at 5-1. Pitch is high to Tommy McMahon, 1-0.
I've been bad recently. As bad as Brock? No, Brock's not.
High again, 2 balls, no strikes here to McMahon. Swing and a miss, 2-1. A lot of you may remember McMahon from the TikTok that was released today, striking out Cole Blevins of the Southern Stingers on a behind-the-back pitch. Pretty cool content from McMahon last week. And that is way outside for a ball, 3-1. Tommy McMahon. Strike on the zone. The count now moves to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Tommy McMahon down on strikes. That's a first out here in the top of the second. Jake Oliver has had McMahon's number so far here tonight. 1 away for Alex Harden, who has a couple of singles on the day. Alex, it's 5-1, by the way.
I was talking about the nerds.
Oh. I was like, wait a minute. Pitch is outside, 1-0. And that is fouled down the first baseline, gets out of play, 1-1.
No, that was the first oppo shot I've ever seen you hit.
Foul back, 1-2. Nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the second. Wolfpack lead.
What's the count?
1-2. Wolfpack lead at 5-1 here in the top of the second. Drop pitch is fouled off by Alex Harden, 1-2. It's a huge matchup between these two, Jake Oliver and Alex Harden, 2 of the front runners for the MVP this season, going head-to-head here. Swing and a miss, and Jake Oliver strikes out Alex Harden with the slow curveball, and there's now 2 outs here in the top of the second, but up steps Thomas Playhouse, who is 2 for 2 in this game with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Thomas has absolutely had Jake's number all night as he watches ball 1 go by. 1-0. Way inside. 2-0 now here to Thomas Playhouse.
Damn, I can't
Slider
see that slider
just
at all.
misses high. The count now moves to 3 balls and no strikes. See if Thomas Playhouse has the green light, but he most certainly will. And that's a ground ball over to Josh Gradwell. Thomas Blayhouse will beat the shift. Credit him with a single. He now improves his day to 3 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and a single. And now up steps Brian Hewlett, who had a solo home run in his last at-bat. It's the zone, strike 1. Good pitch there from Jake Oliver. Able to hit the outside part of the zone. Way outside for ball 1, 1-1. Way inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Brian Hewlett. And that's flared up to Marcus Trufant. He makes the grab. That's 3. No, that's 3. It's 3 out. That was 3 outs. That's 3. That's 3 outs. That's 3 outs. That's 3 outs. That's 3 outs. Marcus Trufant makes the grab, and that'll be the 3rd out. Here in the top of the 2nd. They score 3 runs in the top of the 2nd. Thomas Blayhouse with a 2-run home run, and Brian Hewlett with a solo home run. And the Wolfpack lead it 5-1 as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning.
I was like, do I rush it or do I wait for it?
And up steps Marcus Trufant for his 2nd at-bat here today. He walked in his 1st at-bat. Ground ball to Tommy McMahon over at 3rd. Marcus Trufant running to 1st, and he is going to be called out over there. McMahon able to make the throw. He gets Marcus Trufant for the 1st out here in the bottom of the 2nd. Josh Gradwall now up to the plate for the Enforcers. Strike right on the zone from Alex Harden. Way outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Josh Gradwall. And that is ripped high and deep, and it is gone. Josh Gradwall, a solo home run off Alex Harden. And the Enforcers get more back. It is now 5-2, and Wolfpack still lead it with a solo home run from Josh Gradwall. Helps the Enforcers get back into this one, as that is inside from Alex Harden. 1 ball and no strikes here to Jake Oliver. Popped up into the air, it does not hit the tree. It's a playable ball, and Alex Harden will make the grab. That is the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 2nd. And up steps Chase Winkler to the plate. Chase has absolutely been battling against Alex Harden in his last couple at bats. That's way outside for ball 1. Outside again, 2 balls and no strikes to Chase Winkler. Swing and miss. It's a good pitch there from Alex Harden. Yeah, that would hit the zone. Fouled into the zone, 2-2 to Chase Winkler. Nobody on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. Wolfpack lead at 5-2. And that's popped up into the air over to Brian Hewlett. At first, he makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out in the bottom of the 2nd. But the Enforcers do score 1 run, a Josh Gradwall solo shot. We head to the final inning here of game number 1. Score is 5-2 Wolfpack. Tommy McMahon is going to lead it off for the Wolfpack in the top of the 3rd. And a good game so far here between the Enforcers and the Wolfpack. A lot of home runs between the 2 squads. First pitch to McMahon is flared over to Jake Oliver. He bobbles the ball and throws it past Chase Winkler over at first. Tommy McMahon tried to make an attempt to go to second, but decides to stay at first. That'll be an error for Jake Oliver. And Tommy McMahon over on first. Nobody out. Now up steps Alex Harden, the leader in home runs this season for the Wolfpack. Trying to find a couple of balls here. Oh, there's two back here, Alex. Right here. I can actually I'll grab these real quick.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, I got it. I need to move around. Oh, man. Hey, Jake. Do I announce the season-ending injury yet? Is it going to be season-ending? Do we even know?
Bro, if I have to get surgery on it, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you get your MRI?
Well, I can't even get in to get one until Wednesday.
And that's a ground ball down the third base line. It's going to be foul into the Quackenbush down there on the third base side. 0-1 here to Alex Harden. What's up?
I can't even get in until Wednesday to get an MRI.
Really?
So, yeah.
Dude, I know. It's like going to the doctors right now is just nuts.
I mean,
it's like
everybody
everything's.
needs to get in.
I know. It's like everything. They just don't have enough workers right now, I don't think. Just so busy.
So many people are trying to get in.
Right. 0-1 here to Alex Harden. That pitch is way outside, 1-1. Situation here is runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Wolfpack lead at 5-2 here in game number 1. Swing and a miss. Jake Oliver hits Alex Harden to chase there, 1-2. And that's popped up into the air. It would be playable. And Josh Proudwell, it hits the tree over there on the third base side. Just didn't have a play. 1-2 remains the count.
I got arm strength still, I'll tell you what. Wall of the mountain. What'd you do? Partially tore my Achilles. Wasn't here. Oh. I can't watch another one of those videos.
Let him know how you did it.
Bro. Find a bear.
Tell him a cooler story than the one you told me.
I was fighting God.
I was actually I was snowboarding in the summer. In the middle of July, dude. I was shredding the gnar.
Dude, you shred the gnar?
Shredding the gnar, dude. Foul back, and 1-2 remains the count here to Alex Harden. He is absolutely battling against Jake Oliver. He's fouled quite a few back in this at bat. 1-2. He did not go. Yep, he did go. And down the third base side, the productions table calls him out. They had the call down there, and Alex Harden was not able to check his swing, and he is called out. That is a strikeout, and that is the first out in the top of the third. Jack Playhouse was down there over on the third base side, able to see that. He had the angle, and he makes the call. Alex Harden is out. A strikeout for Jake Oliver, and up steps Thomas Playhouse. Pitch is inside. Thomas is 3 for 3 on the day with a couple of home runs, 4 RBIs, and a single. Way outside for ball 2, and Jake Oliver definitely being careful here. Throwing around Thomas Playhouse. 2-0 is the count.
Oh, no!
Fouled. Off 2-1. What? It was 60? 60, no pitch. It was no pitch. It was at 60 miles per hour. 2-0 remains the count. 60 again. And another speed check for Thomas Playhouse. It is 2-0 is the count. 2-0. 2-0 here. Drop ball is going to be fouled off down the third base side. 2-1. 2-1. You have 2-1, right? No, because they were both speed checks. Yeah. It's 2-1. 2-1 on the way. Outside. 3-1. Thomas Playhouse and Jake Oliver being real careful here against the power hitter, Thomas Playhouse. And that is going to be a ground ball. It is going to be a foul ball. It does not go past the line in front of the pitcher's mound. And that'll be foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Thomas Playhouse. Full. Time is granted. Time in. Play ball. 2 fouled back in Thomas Playhouse. This has been an absolute battle for him up here, making Jake Oliver throw quite a few pitches in this at bat. I know, that's probably like 10, honestly. 3-2 hits him, and great job from Thomas Playhouse there, able to draw the walk. We don't have the exact amount of pitches that Jake threw in that at bat, but it was quite a few. Thomas Playhouse wins the battle. Runners on first and second now with 1 out for Brian Hewlett, who had a solo home run a couple of the last inning for the Wolfpack. And that's popped up in the air over to Josh Gradwell at third base. He makes the grab. That's the second out in the top of the third. Again, the Wolfpack, they lead it here 5-2 in the top of the third, but trying to add on some more insurance runs. A 3-run lead is not all that big in wiffle ball, especially when you have the offense like the Enforcers do. The Wolfpack definitely looking to continue to add on to this lead here in the top of the third. Pitches inside, 1-0 to Tommy McMahon. Inside again, 2 balls and no strikes. It's the zone. Great pitch from Jake coming back there. The 2-0 count is now 2-1. That is going to be fouled off, and the count now moves to 2-2.
I'm working these counts though.
Yeah, you are. You're working them. You got it. Let's go, baby. 2-2 here to Tommy McMahon. Hits the zone, and Jake Oliver gets McMahon looking, and that's the, it was hot. It was hot. Speed check saves McMahon right there, and the count will remain 2-2. It's a speed check, no pitch. Wolfpack catch a break there. Curveball just missing inside. Good job for McMahon, able to lay off that one, and it's 3-2. Tommy McMahon. And that's ripped high and deep, and McMahon has just gone yard. A 3-run shot, and the Wolfpack now lead it 8-2 in the top of the third. McMahon goes deep to the furthest part of the park. A 3-run home run, and those were the insurance runs that the Wolfpack were looking for. McMahon provides it with a 3-run shot. 8-2, Wolfpack lead it. And now Up steps Alex Harden with nobody on and 2 outs. Fouls the first one back, 0-1. Been a lot of home runs here. Wolfpack scoring all of their runs today on home runs, and that's foul. Got it, I got it. Oh yeah. 0-2. It's Alex Harden. Two on the way. Low for ball. 1-2. It's Alex Harden. Hey Jack, I think we need to get a highlight for all the balls that are caught back here by the commentators. Jack, I think we need to get a highlight for all the balls caught back here by the commentators. 1-2 the count. 1-2 on the ways. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Alex Harden.
Remember that ball that Crawford hit that just went right over his head?
I had to light a fire under your ass.
2-2. It's just high. And Alex Harden. The Wolfpack been putting together some really good at-bats here against Jake Oliver. Gone to multiple full counts in this inning. 3-2 here to Alex Harden. Hits the zone, strike 3, and Jake Oliver gets Alex Harden looking. That's the 3rd out. But the Wolfpack provide 3 insurance runs thanks to a Tommy McMahon 3-run blast. And the Wolfpack lead at 8-2. We go to the bottom of the 3rd here, the final inning. Game number 1. And Marcus Trufant, he will lead it off for the Eastern Enforcers here, the bottom of the 3rd. Marcus has a walk and a ground out here in the game. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Change up from Alex Harden, 1-1. Way outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Way outside again, 3-1. Here to Marcus Trufant. And that hits him in the back. That will be a walk. That's 4 balls. Yep. And Marcus Trufant walks. That's exactly what the Enforcers needed. They need base runners. And Trufant able to provide that with a walk. To begin this bottom of the 3rd, and up steps Josh Gradwall to the plate for the Enforcers. Josh had a solo home run in his last at-bat in the 2nd. Way outside from Alex for ball 1, 1-0. Ground ball down the 3rd baseline. McMahon is just, he throws to 2nd and gets Marcus Trufant with the force. Good play from McMahon over at 3rd. Didn't think he had a play, but he throws to 2nd and gets Marcus Trufant for the out. Tommy McMahon, good play from him. They get the lead runner, and there's now 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Up steps Jake Oliver with the runner on first. First pitch is outside for ball 1, 1-0. Second pitch is outside, 2-0. And that's ripped high and deep. It's got a chance. Thomas Blehouse able to make the grab, and he does not hit Josh Gradwall for the double play, and that ball goes out of play. Josh Gradwall awarded 2nd base. Somehow that ball stayed in the yard, and Thomas Blehouse makes the grab out there in center field. 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Runner on 2nd for Chase Winkler, and the Western Wolfpack are now just an out away from taking this game number 1. Ground ball smashed over to Thomas Blehouse. He flips to first, and that'll do it. The Western Wolfpack win game number 1, 8-2. And it was an exciting fashion for the Wolfpack. All of their runs coming on home runs in the game. Thomas Blehouse with a couple of 2-run home runs, McMahon with a 3-run home run, and Brian Hewlett with the solo shot. And the Western Wolfpack take game 1, 8-2. best pitchers only able to throw 2 times. That has to be every pitcher. Every pitcher can only throw maximum of 2 times in the series. Now it's starting to let them throw Tommy in number 2. Now it's starting to more than you lead it off. You got wood chips on you. Did I tell my dad about my Yeah. Okay, we can put so which one do you think is Jake's dad? I know, you need to. Yeah, dude, that'd be so cool. The split half. That'd be sweet. Dude, that would be nice. Chase, you had me rolling last week when you were like, dude, my arm hurts when I'm throwing 50.
Dude, all my fingers are tingling. I'm like, man, this isn't for me.
I said I thought you were a pitcher in high school. You said absolutely.
Dude, Josh, I hopped on the mound last week, and like after like 3 pitches, like, dude, my fingers are tingling, man. I'm hitting like 49 like max, and I'm like,
Something wrong with the arm?
Dude,
I just can't throw hard.
you had me rolling, bro. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, you guys good? All right, and TikTok and YouTube, we are about to get game number 2 of this 3-game series underway. Tommy McMahon on the mound for the Western Wolfpack, and Josh Gradwell leading it off for the Eastern Enforcers. For those of you just joining us, we just wrapped up game number 1, and the Western Wolfpack took game 1. Final score of 8-2. First pitch to Josh Gradwell hits the zone for strike 1.
It's a never-ending battle. Oh, get back.
Fouled into the zone. Strike 2, 0-2. Josh. Ground ball to Alex Harden at third. He fields it cleanly, throws to first, but it's not going to be in time to get Josh Gradwell, and the Eastern Enforcers have a runner on first, and Jake Oliver steps up to the plate. That's ripped high and deep, but it stays in the yard, and Brian Hewlett makes the grab. Josh Gradwell got lucky that Brian Hewlett didn't throw that at him for the out. 1 away in the top of the first, and up steps Chase Winkler. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. High, 1 ball, 1 strike to Chase. That's ripped high and deep, but it's going to be a foul ball. Had it stayed fair, would have had a chance. But instead, the count goes to 1-2. Way low. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chase Winkler. That's fouled back. Count remains even at 2-2. 2-2 on the way, and McMahon gets him. Chase Winkler down on strikes right there. And there's now 2 away in the top of the first. And up steps the former Seahawk and the former Coug, Marcus Trufant, to the plate. Ground ball that is going to be in play. Marcus Trufant sprinting, and he's going to be safe at first. Credit Marcus Trufant with his first ever hit in the AWA. That is an infield single for Marcus Trufant. His first ever hit in the AWA. Save that ball. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. Josh Gradwell is going to step up to the plate for the Enforcers. Pretty cool there for Marcus Trufant getting his first ever hit. Swing and a miss. Slow pitch from McMahon. 0-1. Ground ball to Alex Harden at third. He flips to second and will get Marcus Trufant for the third out. No runs score in the inning, and the score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first here, game number 2. Jake Oliver will be electing to use up his eligibility here and pitch game number 2. And that is ripped high and deep. It's got a chance. It's gone. Solo home run for Tommy McMahon. That's his second home run of the day. And the Wolfpack take an early 1-0 lead here in game 2. Tommy McMahon helping himself out, and he goes deep over the left field wall. Solo shot in the Western Wolfpack. Been unloading on Jake Oliver. All of their runs so far today have come on home runs. And the Wolfpack's offense has just been rolling today. First pitch to Alex Harden. It's the inside part of the zone for strike 1. Fouled off. Jake Oliver way ahead now. 0-2. Curveball just missing the inside part of the zone. 1-2 to Alex Harden.
Want to make it a little closer next time?
Nobody on, nobody out. In the bottom of the first. Wolfpack lead it early, 1-0. And that's ripped over to Josh Gradwell at third. He can't make the catch. He throws to first, and it's not going to be in time to get Alex Harden. Chase Winkler bobbles the ball over at first, and Alex Harden catches a break. He will reach on an error over at first base. He ripped that ball over to Josh Gradwell at third. Gradwell did a good job, able to knock it down. Chase Winkler wasn't able to handle the throw, and Alex Harden safe at first. First pitch is way outside of Thomas Blehaus. And Thomas Blehaus with 2 home runs already today, both in game 1. It's low 2-0. And Jake Oliver ever since has just been very careful pitching here to Thomas Blehaus. Swing and a miss. Low pitch right there. Thomas Blehaus helping out Jake Oliver. 2-1. Way high. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Thomas Blehaus. On the way is fouled. Back. Full count. It is nothing. It has been nothing but good at-bats against Jake Oliver and Thomas Blehaus today. Both just battling. Thomas Blehaus may have the upper hand so far today, but these two have been absolutely competing here today. Been a fun matchup to watch. 3-2. Hits the zone, strike 3. Thomas Blehaus strikes out looking. And that's the first out in the bottom of the first. Brian Hewlett will step up to the plate. Brian with a solo. He had a solo home run back in game 1. Fouls that one off. 0-1. Way high. 1-1. 2. Gonna run her on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Wolfpack lead it 1-0 thanks to a Tommy McMahon solo shot earlier in the inning. It's fouled off, and it's just gonna be out of reach. Jake Oliver just can't get there in time. 1-2 remains the count to Brian Hewlett. Way inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's popped up into the air. Jake Oliver coming on, and he can't make the grab. Alex Harden chugging for 2, and he is going to get there. That ball goes back past Marcus Trufant. And the Enforcers are able to get the ball in. Alex advances from second to third on the overthrow from Jake Oliver. And there's now runners on first and third with 1 out for Tommy McMahon.
What did I do last time? I don't remember.
You solo home run,
Oh, yeah.
Tommy McMahon. Have I not said it enough yet?
Wanted to hear.
Yeah. Tommy McMahon, again, had a solo home run in his first at-bat, and that's been the difference so far in the game. Wolfpack lead at 1-0. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's one. There's one. There's one. McMahon looking to help himself out. And that's popped up into the air. Chase Winkler is right under it. He makes the catch, and Alex Harden elects not to tag over at third. That'll be the 2nd out in the bottom of the first. Alex Harden up to the plate. Alex been a tough out all season long. RBI opportunity here for Alex with a runner on third. Inside from Jake Oliver. 1-0. I know. He'll hit you and then I'll apologize. And that's ripped high and deep, and it is gone. 3-run home run for Alex Harden. That's his 13th home run on the year. And that's your home run leader right there. Alex Harden continues to pour it on this season. 13 bombs for Alex Harden. And the Wolfpack, they lead it 4-0 here in game 2. Low from Jake Oliver, 1-0. Thomas Playhouse up to the plate, struck out in his first at bat. That's popped up in the air. Josh Gradwell right under it and makes the catch. That's the 3rd out. But the damage has been dealt. The Wolfpack score 4 runs in the inning. A solo home run from Tommy McMahon and a 3-run home run from team captain Alex Harden, his 13th of the year. And the Wolfpack are cruising. They lead at 4-0. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. And now up steps Marcus Trufant for the Eastern Force. Oh, just kidding. Jake Oliver will be hitting for the Enforcers. Popped up. It's going to be foul back. 0-1 for Jake Oliver.
He's wearing a different hat today.
Ground ball. It's going to be foul on the 3rd baseline. That was just barely foul, though, dude.
Okay.
That would have been almost a ground rule double. What's up?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Strikeout on like a 45
0-2.
He's sitting 45 to 50.
Jake Oliver.
We're feeling.
Swing and a miss, and McMahon gets Jake Oliver on the slow changeup.
Tommy McMahon guy.
Tommy McMahon, he's looking good here in game 2.
What's that? Feeling a dinger for you.
Chase Winkler up to the plate now for the Eastern Enforcers. First pitch is way low for ball 1. Second pitch hits Winkler. He's now 2-0.
Thomas, out of the line.
Third pitch hits him. And Winkler now looking at 3-0 count. That is ripped down the third baseline. I love that. Love that. I love that mentality, Chase.
He hit the
Good.
holes right. That could have ended up being an APA home run.
3-1.
It was coming back.
Was it?
He also came
That's a man who has the right mentality right there.
Yes.
Foul back. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Chase Winkler. Able to lay that one off. Chase Winkler walks. There's now a runner on first with 1 out for Marcus Trufant, who had his first ever hit in the AWA in his last at-bat. And that's ground ball over to Alex Harden at 30. Bobbles the ball. Chase Winkler looking for 3. He won't get there. That is another single for Marcus Trufant. He's 2 for 2 here in game 2.
Dude, that's the one with the magic.
Runners on first and second and 1 out for Josh Gradwell.
Oh, good heck.
Fouls the first one back, 0-1.
Yes.
Second pitch hits him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. To Josh Gradwell.
No.
I have 2-2. Yeah, because he fouled the first one off. Swing and a miss. McMahon strikes out Josh Gradwell. That's the second out of the inning, and McMahon's second strikeout in the inning. Up steps Jake Oliver, who struck out in his last at-bat. Jake been a little quiet so far here today, but we do not expect that to continue to happen. Jake Oliver, way too good of a hitter. He is due. Strike 1 for McMahon. Ground ball to Alex Harden at third. That's going to be a tough play, and he is not going to have the play on Chase Winkler at third. Everybody is safe, and the Enforcers now with the bases loaded. 2 outs, and Chase Winkler going to have an opportunity here to possibly tie this game up. Again, Wolfpack, they lead it 4-0 in the top of the second. But Chase Winkler could tie this game up with the swing of the bat. And that's ripped high and deep, and it's gone! Chase Winkler, a grand slam! And the Enforcers have just tied up this game. 4-4 in the top of the second.
All he needed was 1, baby. Let's go.
Hey, credit me with that. I set that up nicely for you, man. 4-4.
Shout out my guy Mark.
Hey, good stuff, Chase. 4-4. Chase Winkler, a grand slam. This game's tied. Marcus Trufant up for the Enforcers now. That was the first one back. And Marcus really been dialing in his last couple at bats. He's 2 for 2 this game. 1-1.
1 is so bad, though.
Second pitch is way inside. Count is 2-1. Be on in 2 outs. Tie ball game here in the top of the second. 3-1. That's ball 4. Marcus Trufant walks. Enforcers extend the inning.
Also used to be in the anchor.
Runner on first, 2 away, and Josh Gradwell steps in. So that is fouled off. Dinks it. 0-1. Way outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Low, 2-1 to Josh Gradwell. It's way high and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Josh Gradwell. Fouled off. And it is now full count. Runner on first, 2 away. He does not go, and Josh Gradwell will walk. No, he didn't check.
No, he's good.
He's good. Back-to-back walks here for the Enforcers. Runners on first and second, 2 away, and Jake Oliver up to the plate. No, dude, Chase, I couldn't have set that up better. I literally said, like, and he could tie it up here with the swing of the bat. Next pitch, boom, gone. That was wild. That is going to be a foul ball down the third base line, and Jake Oliver getting unlucky. He had a similar hit in his last at-bat. That one was also foul. 0-1. Which is inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Jake Oliver. Low, 2-1. And that's fouled back. Count is even at 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 is low. Now a full count to Jake Oliver. And that's outside. That is 3 straight walks for McMahon, and that'll load the bases. Chase Winkler now up to the plate again with the bases loaded. And we remember how that went last at bat. The bases loaded. Chase Winkler with a grand slam. He tied this game up. It is 4-4. And McMahon finds himself in a jam again. Here in the top of the second, 1-0 to Chase Winkler. Ground ball to Alex Harden at third. He throws a second. It gets Jake Oliver for the out. And the Wolfpack get out of it, but the Enforcers tie the game. It is 4-4. Chase Winkler with a grand slam in the top of the second ties this game up. Yeah. Got a great ball game here going to the bottom of the second. Ryan Hewlett get off the bottom of the second. Jake Oliver is an incredible pitcher, but the Wolfpack have been hitting quite a few home runs off of him today. They've so far had his number. That is outside 1-0. There was a time that the Enforcers needed Jake Oliver to lock in and be right now the tie ball game here in the bottom of the second. Pitches outside, 2 balls, no strikes to Brian Hewlett. And that's ripped past Marcus Trufant over at second, and Brian Hewlett is going to be in there with a single to lead off the bottom of the second. Runner on first and nobody out for Tommy McMahon. McMahon with a solo home run last inning for the Wolfpack. Drop ball is in there for strike 1. 0-1. McMahon does well to lay off that. 1-1. That's a gross pitch. It's a screwball from Jake Oliver. 1-2 to McMahon. ball hits McMahon on the shoulder. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, and Jake Oliver strikes out Tommy McMahon. And there's one away in the bottom of the second. Alex Harden up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Alex with a 3-run home run last inning. Alex now with 13 home runs on the season. He leads all players in the AWA. 13 bombs on the year. Swing and a miss.
71. That's that elite bat.
Jeez, that exit velo would have been nuts. 1-1 here to Alex Harden. Ground ball right back to Jake Oliver at pitcher's mound, and he throws to Marcus Trufant to get the force at second. Good play from Jake Oliver, and the Enforcers get the lead runner. 2 away in the bottom of the second, and up steps Thomas Blayhouse with a runner on first. 2 away. You won't?
What's the score?
4-4.
I should stay here.
Yeah, you should stay there. That is ripped down the first base line. Foul, 0-1.
Like a dribbler.
It was a little dribbler.
1-1, Thomas Playhouse. It's the zone strike 2, and that is a great pitch from Jake Oliver. It's the zone, and he is now way ahead against Thomas Playhouse, 0-2. And that is popped up into the air. Thomas Playhouse just missed that one. Should have been a home run, but he just gets under it. Pops out to Chase Winkler. And no runs score in the bottom of the second. The Enforcers now come up in the top of the third. The score is tied 4-4. Pitch from McMahon. Hits Marcus, 1-0 the count. That pitch is low. 2 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss from Marcus Trufant. I love that on 3-0. 3-1. 3-1 here. Hits the zone, and the count moves the 3-2 full count to Marcus Trufant. Here's the payoff from Tommy McMahon. Swing and a miss, and McMahon strikes out Marcus Trufant. That's the first out here in the top of the third. Big out for the Wolfpack here in this tied game. Josh Gradwell is going to step up for the Enforcers. One out. Pitch is low. Josh Gradwell, 1-0. High, 2 balls, no strikes to Josh Gradwell. And that's ripped in between Alex and Thomas. Thomas is just not going to have a play on Josh Gradwell. He will get there on the infield single, and the Enforcers have a runner on with 1 out. Jake Oliver up to the plate. And that's ripped high and deep, and it is gone. 2-run home run for Jake Oliver. Hit way up the tree, and Jake Oliver with a 2-run shot gives the Enforcers a 6-4 lead in the top of the 3rd. Jake Oliver was due, and he comes back and provides a 2-run shot, helps himself out, and gives this Enforcers team a 6-4 lead. Chase Winkler up for the Enforcers, and he watches the first 2 go by for balls, 2-0. Ground ball to Alex Harden at 30, throws over to first, and that'll be in time to get Chase Winkler. That's the 2nd out in the top of the 3rd. And now up to the plate is Marcus Trufant. He's 2 for 3 on the day with a couple of singles. Going with the backwards hat here against McMahon. First pitch hits the zone, strike 1. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Do it! Do it!
Oh, he's stepping up. Marcus Trufant is in Tommy McMahon's head. Oh. Tried to get Marcus Trufant to swing there on the behind the back pitch. He did not go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Marcus Trufant. Nobody on and 2 outs. Enforcers lead at 6-4. Behind him, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Yep, full count. Full count. To Marcus Trufant, we have nobody on. Enforcers looking to continue to extend this inning and continue to provide insurance runs. So lead at 6-4 in the top of the 3rd. Foul back. Good job from Trufant to fight it off. The count remains 3-2. And that'll miss. Marcus Trufant will draw a walk. Great at bat from him. And this inning is extended for the Enforcers. Runner on first, 2 outs, and Josh Gradwell up to the plate. Enforcers could really use those insurance runs. A 2-run lead in wiffle ball is not much. Ground ball down the 3rd baseline. That'll be a fair ball. Stays in play, not a ground rule double. That'll be a single for Josh Gradwell. Runners on 1st and 2nd. Jake Oliver, who made a 2-run shot in his last at bat, up for the Enforcers. Ground ball to Alex Harden at 3rd. He bobbles the ball. Marcus Trufant will be safe at 3rd, and everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Chase Winkler up to the plate. Now we know what happened back in the 1st when Chase Winkler came up with the bases loaded, a grand slam. Way outside, ball 1, 1-0. Chase Winkler. And that's ripped high. It's deep. It's got a chance. It's gone. Chase Winkler, a grand slam. His 2nd grand slam of the game. And the Enforcers now lead it 10-4 here in the top of the 3rd. Chase Winkler, he only hits grand slams. his second grand slam of the game. Give him 8 RBIs in the game. And the Enforcers take a commanding lead. They lead at 10-4 in the top of the third. Marcus Trufant will step up for the Enforcers. Walked in his last at-bat. It's at the first pitch. 1-0. And that's ground ball past Alex Harden at third. And Marcus Trufant with another single for the Enforcers. Trufant is 3 for 4 with 3 singles in the game. And Josh Cradwell up to the plate. The Enforcers just continue to extend this third inning. They lead at 10-4. First pitch hits the zone. And Josh Cradwell unhappy about letting that one go by 0-1. That's high and deep, and it is gone. A 2-run shot for Josh Cradwell, and the Enforcers continue to add it on. It is 12-4 in the top of the third, and the floodgates have opened. The Enforcers just continue to pour it on to the Wolfpack. 12-4, and Jake Oliver up for the Enforcers now. 1-0, or 1-0. 2-0, Jake Oliver. Way outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Jake Oliver swings and misses on a 3-0 pitch. We love that, the AWA. 3-1. Fouled back, full count. 3-2, Jake Oliver. And that's a ground ball. McMahon gets past him. Alex Harden throws to first. And it's not going to be in time to get Jake Oliver. The Enforcers just keep this inning going. And Chase Winkler, the Grand Slam man, up to the plate. 2 Grand Slams in the game, 8 RBIs. Man, he's got the resume today. Chase Winkler. First pitch from McMahon is high and inside for ball 1. Foul back.
Beautiful cut.
Strike 1, 1-1. Chase Winkler. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. Chase been a very, very tough out today, though. And a great 2-strike hitter. Swing and a miss, and Chase Winkler strikes out. The Wolfpack finally get the third out, but not after. Wait, that's how many?
We had 6 that
It's 12-4. It's 12-4. Yeah. So they scored. You guys scored. They scored how many? It's 8. So it's 8. They scored 8 runs in that inning. Yeah. And the Enforcers score 8 runs in the top of the third. 8 insurance runs for the Enforcers, as they have this commanding lead in the bottom of the third of game 2. First pitch from Jake is low and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Ryan Hewlett swinging out of his shoes right there. 1-1. Still on. 1-1 count. Nobody on. Nobody out. Hits Brian on the shoulder for ball 2. 2-1. That's going to be high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Brett, yep. 3-1 to Brian Hewlett. 1 on the way is way outside, and Brian Hewlett draws a walk to start this bottom of the third. And the Wolfpack off to a good start on this comeback that they hope to have here in the bottom of the third, down 8 runs. Score 12-4. Tommy McMahon up to the plate. So that's inside. Ball 1. It's McMahon for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Way outside, 3-0. It's Tommy McMahon. Dang, rapid fire. I like that. Ooh, used to catch?
I got 3-0 count?
Yeah, you got a 3-0 count. You know what you got to do now. Yes, sir. When do you not? 3-0 here to Tommy McMahon. And that'll hit him for ball 4. Back-to-back walks for the Wolfpack. Runners on first and second. And up steps the home run leader, Alex Harden, to the plate for the Western Wolfpack. Ground ball to Josh Gradwell at third. He steps on third for the force. 1 away. The bottom of the third. The Forcers do well to get the lead runner there. Thomas Playhouse up to the plate. The Wolfpack. And that's ripped right that Marcus Trufant wasn't able to hold on. Man running home, and he will score. And that ball goes past the backstop at home. And Thomas and Alex are awarded second and third. A run scores. The score is now 12-5. The Forcers still lead it. Runners on second and third with 1 away, and Brian Hewlett up to the plate, walked in his first plate appearance here in the inning. Outside for ball 1, 1-0. And that's popped up high and deep. Josh Gradwell makes the catch, and Alex Harden does well to not tag up there. 2 away in the inning. Tommy McMahon up to the plate. The Enforcers now just an out away from taking game 2 and tying this series up at 1-1. Way outside, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's ripped high and deep, and it is gone. Tommy McMahon to the furthest part of the park in deep left center. A 3-run shot. And the Wolfpack's hopes are not done yet. It is 12-8. Now the score, and the Wolfpack are just down 4 runs. In the bottom of the third, there's 2 outs. But a real 2-out rally opportunity here for the Wolfpack. Way outside for ball 1. Popped up, hits the tree. That'll be a foul ball. Foul ball, 1-1.
He's just peacocking.
That's lame. No.
We want to fight. 1-1 to Alex Harden. That's high and deep, and it is gone! A solo home run for Alex Harden, and the lead is now decreased to only 3 runs. Alex Harden's second home run of the game, his 14th on the year. And that that is your home run leader, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Harden. And the Wolfpack continue to battle back. Ground ball ripped to Chase Winkler, and that will do it. The Enforcers are able to hang on, but the Wolfpack provides some runs there in the bottom of the third and almost come back from an 8-run deficit. The Enforcers win it 12-9. Final score in game 2. The series is tied 1 game apiece. We head to the rubber match here at game 3 of this 3-game series. Y'all, it's a home run fest today. It's an absolute home run fest today. I think just about everybody's hit a home run. It's crazy. And the Enforcers, after Jake Oliver has now used up both of his games of eligibility pitching in this 2-game series, the Enforcers looks like they might throw Marcus Trufant out there to start game number 3. His debut pitching in the AWA debut game. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. And it does look like Jake Oliver is going to have Marcus Trufant start this game number 3. This is the rubber match between the 2 teams. Marcus Trufant, the former Seahawk, number 2, pitching on the mound for the Enforcers. ball one at a time, man. Fouls that one back. 1-1. Save that ball. It's his first strike in the league. No. Do it.
The bat might end up back here.
Yeah. 1-1. Ball 2, 2-1. Tommy McMahon. Ball 3, 3 balls, 1 strike. And Tommy McMahon will walk. Wolfpack have a runner on first, and Alex Harden, your home run leader, to the plate. Alex Harden. Wolfpack swing and a miss. Harden chasing there. 1-1. Swing and a miss again. And Marcus Trufant now way ahead. Against Alex Harden, 0-2.
Easy, Patrick. Get a little excited.
1-2. His side, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that is tripped down the third base line. Foul. 2-2.
Are we swinging? I don't know.
Ground ball to Jake Oliver at third. He bobbles the ball and just does not have a play on Alex Harden. An error for Jake Oliver. Tough play. Runners on first and second. Nobody out, and Thomas Playhouse, why not, up to the plate, hitting right-handed against Marcus Trufant. And that'll be ball one. Way high. 2 balls, no strikes. Popped up in foul territory. Jake Oliver trying to make the play. Not able to get there in time. It was out of his reach. 2-1 to Thomas Playhouse. Pitch behind Thomas. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's ripped past Jake Oliver over at third. He's not going to have a play. Credit Thomas Playhouse with a single. Bases loaded and nobody out. Brian Hewlett to the plate for the Wolfpack. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Oh, here. Way outside for ball 1. And that's high and deep, and it's way out of here. Brian Hewlett bat flips a grand slam, and the Wolfpack lead it 4-0. Here in the top of the first. Brian Hewlett going deep off of Marcus Trufant in the top of the first. Wolfpack lead it 4-0. Dinger's another, baby. Dinger's another. Hey. I'm not complaining. Oh, I like that. That's a vibe. If you hit it backwards, I love that. Way outside and low, 1-0 to McMahon. And that's high, and that's deep, and that is gone. Tommy McMahon, a solo home run, and the Wolfpack go back-to-back in the top of the first. And the Wolfpack, they extend their lead. It is 5-0 here in the top of the first of Game 3. Alex Harden up to the plate. And that is popped up into the air to Josh Gradwell. He comes on and he makes the catch. That's the first out in the top of the first. Thomas Playhouse up with nobody on. 1 out. Way outside for ball 1, 1-0. And the E-Fist, it's a ground ball, it's in play. Marcus Trufant throws the first, but it's not going to be in time to get Thomas Playhouse. But not a bad job by Marcus Trufant on the E-Fist. Almost gets Thomas Playhouse to ground out there. And up to the plate is Brian Hewlett after hitting a grand slam in his last at-bat. Outside for 1-0. Outside again, 2 balls, no strikes. And that is flared up over down the... Josh Gradwell makes the catch! Or Jake Oliver makes the catch. My apologies. Jake Oliver, what a grab over there right by the left field foul pole. He makes the grab. And there's now 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Me and you both know it went off the wall first, but it's okay.
Did it go off the wall? I couldn't even see it, dude. It was behind it. It was behind. Great catch from Jake Oliver. We're on the left field foul pole. Tommy McMahon up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Dang, I thought you were swinging. Well, no. And that's high and deep. Josh Gradwell can't hold on. Josh Gradwell bobbled the pop-up out there. And the inning will continue. Alex Harden will step up to the plate with the axe bat. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. That is gonna be foul over on the first base line, 0-1.
You gotta talk about it though. He's gotta mention it.
The axe bat? Yeah, Alex Harden up there with the axe bat. Shout out axe bats. We're testing some wiffle ball backs for axe. Ground ball to Jake Oliver at third. He steps on third, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 5 runs come across in the top of the first for the Wolfpack. And they lead it. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Thomas Playhouse, the right-handed. Thomas Playhouse throwing for the Wolfpack. Dude, you throw better right-handed than you do left-handed. To can you which one's that one? Can you tell me? The
2000 K2 or 200 K2.
it's I like the K1. Yeah, I like the K1. Thomas Playhouse going to be pitching here for the Wolfpack in the bottom of the first inning of Game 3. This is the rubber match between the two teams. The series is currently tied 1-1.
Get that series win, baby.
Although Thomas is on the mound, Alex Harden does have his eligibility still in this game. So if he were to need a pitch, he could. First 2 pitches to Josh Gradwell are balls. It is 2-0.
Is that what they said?
Ground ball fouled into the quacking bush. Strike 1, 2-1 is the count. That misses for 3 balls and 1 strike to Josh Gradwell.
There's probably 6 in that book.
3-1. Ephus is on the way. It's popped up. It hits the tree. It's going to be a foul ball. 3-2. Hits the tree overlooking the field. 3-2 the count. Josh Gradwell. And that's over his head. That's ball 4, and Josh Gradwell walks. Forcers get a runner on. Start this bottom of the first. Jake Oliver up for the Enforcers. He watches that way outside for ball 1. And Jake Oliver using an axe bat as well in this at-bat. Slow 2-0. Hits gets him 3 balls, no strikes. Hey, Jake, green light, baby. Let's go. Yes, good. Love that. 3-1. Jake Oliver with the green light on 3-0. And that is popped up over to the first baseline. Brian Hewlett catches it, and Josh Gradwall is caught in no man's land. Brian Hewlett will double him up. 2 outs. You're in the bottom of the first. And Chase Winkler, the Grand Slam man from last game with 2 Grand Slams, helping lead the Enforcers to a win in Game 2 of this series. This is him in his first at-bat here in Game 3. 1-0 is the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Chase Winkler. Low for ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes. Ephus popped up into the air, it nicks the tree. That's going to be foul. It's foul. Just kissed it. You, Chase Winkler with a new life here as that just nicked the tree branch. Foul. 3-1 is the count. 3-1. It's behind Chase for ball 4. The Enforcers now with a runner on first. Marcus Trufant stepping up to the plate for the Enforcers.
One away?
No, there's 2. There's 2.
You got 3 right now, right?
Let's go, baby. 3-1. Wait, what does he need?
He needs the 4th in. He's got 3 right now. He's tied.
Oh, Marcus Trufant. Just been informed he is tied with the celebrity lead of 3 hits in the AWA. Marcus Trufant would lead all celebrities with a hit here for most hits in the AWA for celebrity. Ground ball in play. Thomas Playhouse tags Marcus Trufant on his way to first for the 3rd out. No runs scored in the inning for the Enforcers. And the score remains 5-0 Wolfpack as we go to the top of the 2nd here in the final game of the series, the rubber match.
10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no change. Feel like Ice Cube 'cause it did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy I skate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. Down, I'ma ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my
Not mistaken, I believe Josh Brown is top 5.
Anything I do for the gang.
You coming for that? Tommy, you coming for that? That ERA lead? Oh, okay. I like that.
Come on.
Thomas Playhouse up for the Wolfpack. He will lead it off. We're in the top of the 2nd.
I'm really confused. Why am I up right now?
Gross pitch from Josh Gradwall. Ground ball right back to Josh Gradwall. He throws to first and will get Thomas Playhouse for the 1st out here in the inning. 1 away. I can't. Wait, Brian. Hold up. Brian Hewlett up for the Western Wolfpack, which is high and inside 1-0. Way inside again, 2 balls, no strikes to Brian Hewlett. Popped up into the air. And Josh Gradwell makes the grab. That's the second out here in the top of the second. And Tommy McMahon steps up to the plate. Oh! Pop that shit, baby. Let's go. How fast was that?
It was 56.
Jeez, 0-1. Tommy McMahon. Fouls that one off. You just got chips in your pocket? You just got a bunch of chips in there? Swing and a miss, strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout for Josh Gradwell, and no runs score in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Score remains 5-0. Wolfpack lead it. Right? Hey, Jake. We're in bottom 2, right? It's bottom. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Alex Harden gonna be coming on to pitch here in the bottom of the second. Wait, what happened? What happened?
Miles. They're like, Miles has never lost to a Coug. Yeah. He went 4 for 4. You know. He's about to lose this.
Dang, that's tough. Marcus has to beat him now.
Let's just go.
Josh Gradwell. Yeah, we're good to go. Good to go. Here in the bottom of the second of Game 3, Alex Harden now on the mound for the Western Wolfpack, and Josh Gradwell leading it off for the Enforcers. First pitch at Josh Gradwell's head for ball 1. 1-0.
Ready to kill somebody.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Josh Gradwell. It's the zone. Strike 2. 1 and 2.
Looked like it was hitting the ground.
It's in the back. No, that's not 3.
No, first one's behind me. Yeah, what? You get him? Yeah.
That's only 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 2-2. It's 2-2 now.
There's none back there. Twos?
It's twos. It's twos. Twos. Swing and a miss, and Josh Gradwell strikes out. It's the first out here in the bottom of the second, and Alex Harden, against his first batter in the game, strikes out Josh Gradwell. Jake Oliver now up for the Enforcers. Way outside, ball 1. Side again, 2-0. Swing and a miss, a high fastball, 2-1. Popped up into the air, hits the tree. It is going to be a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm like dead red too, I'm swinging. Was it twos? Yeah.
Yeah, twos. Hits to, oh, was that the bottom?
That hit.
3-2. 3-2. That's crazy. 3-2. It hit the post, not the zone. Full count to Jake Oliver. Curve ball misses, and that'll be a walk for Jake.
No pressure, brother.
Here comes Chase Winkler, Eastern Enforcers. Gotta get this hit, Marcus.
Easy, crowd. You guys, relax.
Hey, you got this hit, baby. Coug's got to beat the dog, baby. Way outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Chase Winkler. Miss, 1-1. Fouled back, 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Chase Winkler. 2 is way low. That'll even the count. 2-2. 2-2. And that's high and deep, and it is gone. 2-run shot for Chase Winkler. The score is 5-2. Wolfpack still lead it. Now up to the plate, Marcus Trufant is looking to take that celebrity hit lead. He's tied with Miles Gaskin currently with 3 hits in the AWA. 1 more hit would give Marcus Trufant the most hits ever for celebrity in the AWA. Ground ball past Alex Harden on the mound. Marcus Trufant chugging. He will not get there in time. Thomas Playhouse gets the out on Marcus Trufant.
That was so damn cool.
And that will be an out. The productions table is taking a look at it. Over at the table, and it is official. Marcus Trufant is called out at first.
Is that 2?
That's 2. Yeah, I think that's 2. Yeah, you struck out. Yeah, it's 2. It's 2.
Distant memory.
Yep. 2 away. The bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. Josh Gradwell, 0-1 is the count. Way outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Later chance. 1-1. Hits the zone. Strike 2.
Yeah, what was that? I was distracted by your...
1-2. Josh Gradwell. That's way low. Evens the count at 2-2.
Go, baby. Stay hot.
2-2 on the way. Way low. And that count is now full at 3-2.
2 outs, right?
Yep, 2 outs. Way outside, and Josh Gradwell works a walk. Runner on for the Enforcers, and Jake Oliver up to the plate. Two away, runner on first, Jake Oliver up for the Enforcers. Way outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1 here to Jake Oliver. We're on first 2 outs. The score is 5-2. Wolfpack lead it here in game 3. Curve ball hits the zone. Strike 2. Great pitch there from Alex Harden. And that's high. Jake Oliver works a walk. Now up steps Chase Winkler to the plate for the Eastern Enforcers. Fouls that one back, 0-1. Popped up into the air. Alex Harden is just not going to be way out of his reach. 0-2. Curve ball just missing the zone. 1 and 2. Now to Chase Winkler. And that's high and deep. Chase Winkler have a day. A 3-run shot. And the Enforcers have just tied it up. It is 5-5. Here in the bottom of the second, Chase Winkler ties this ball game up. That's his 4th home run here in the series. He just continues to add it on for the Enforcers. Marcus Trufant now up to the plate. He is searching for that 4th base hit. It's way outside, 2-0.
The feet want it.
Oh, sorry.
I know you got a Rangers hat on, though.
2 balls and no strike. What?
You stand the whole time?
No, I sit sometimes. Sometimes I have to stand, so I can't. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Marcus Trufant, they're really looking for that 4th base hit to lead all celebrities in the AWA. 3-1.
Here comes your pitch right here.
Count. Hits the zone. Full count to Marcus Trufant. Swing and a miss. And Alex Harden strikes out Marcus for the 3rd out. But the Enforcers come all the way back, and it is now tied 5-5. We go to the final inning here in game number 3.
Where are all the wiffle balls?
I don't know. Dude, there's been so many home runs today. They're all over the fence. There's been so many home runs. There's been so many.
Dude, the way they scored the Haggerty thing is so funny. It's like Sam Haggerty homer to center, 280 feet.
Adam Frazier, home run to right. 301 feet. Strike. Hits the zone to Alex Harden. We're in the top of the 3rd, tie game. Strike 2, and Josh Gradwell just pitching well here today. And that is a 3-pitch strikeout to Alex Harden. Josh Gradwell striking out the home run king on 3 pitches.
That's all he needs, baby.
That change.
1 away in the top of the 3rd. And Thomas Blayhouse comes to the plate for the Wolfpack, changing the bat.
I gotta do this.
Looking for another nuke. So you can Selly. And that is ripped up the middle. That'll be a single for Thomas Blayhouse. He still hasn't stepped on first yet. And there it is. The single. Brian Hewlett steps up for the Wolfpack, 1 away. Here in the final inning, game 3. Way outside, 1-0. It's the zone, 1-1. It's the zone again. And Josh Gradwell now ahead in the count, 1-2. Outside, that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They're all over the fence. We started with like 27.
Yeah, now they're all way over the fence.
Pimp like 22 to left field.
It's funny. I don't watch anything.
He threw that twice in a row.
What?
The ball he throws straight. He only throws
I
it
know.
every
That
time.
pitch is gross, dude.
It's disgusting.
2-2 here to Brian Hewlett.
I can't answer because it's
Swing and a miss, and Brian Hewlett strikes out swinging. Gross pitch from Josh Gradwall, and there's 2 away now in the top of the third. Tommy McMahon will step up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Way outside for ball 1, 1-0 the count.
That's right. You know what you got? That's right.
Low and inside, 2-0. All right, let's get it.
Believe that.
Believe that. Yes, he did go 2-1.
Right pitch, too.
What inning is it?
3.
Third?
Yep.
We'll start a
Two.
punt.
2-1. Dude, you just have chips in your pocket? 2-1 here to Tommy McMahon.
That's low. No.
It's low, it's low. Okay, 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is ball 4. Tommy McMahon walks. What is it?
6'5" nerds.
What just happened?
Hi, Frank's 2 RBIs.
You're right, he did. You're dang right, he did. Somehow, the best first baseman in the American League isn't an all-star? Doesn't make sense to me. He is hands down the best first baseman in the American League.
Oh yeah, this
Like
year.
like it's not even close. It's the hands down. He's the best first baseman in the American League. I can't believe he didn't. He might be one of the biggest snubs of the All-Star game that I've ever seen. Yeah, I love that Angie Mentink sticks up for him. He deserves it. He absolutely deserves the All-Star game. 100%. Oh. Okay, so 1-0 is the count. Alex Harden is up with runners on first and second, 2 outs in the top of the third. Popped up into the air, does not hit the tree. That's a playable ball, and Josh Gradwall makes the grab. That's out number 3, and that is a great inning for Josh Gradwall and the Eastern Enforcers. No run score for the Wolfpack, and the score is tied 5-5. And the Enforcers will have an opportunity to walk it off here in the bottom of the third inning and win this 3-game series. Josh Gradwall pitched excellently in the top of the third, and now here he is in the bottom of the third, leading it off. A home run here would win it for the Enforcers. Except ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2, 2 balls, no strikes here to Josh Gradwall. Looking at a great count. And that's high at 3-0. And you already know that Josh Gradwall will have this green light here at 3-0. Way outside, and that is going to be a 4-pitch walk to Josh Gradwall. But the Eastern Enforcers now have the winning run on at first base with nobody out. And Jake Oliver is going to step up to the plate for the Enforcers.
Probably pretty easy tonight for me.
Curveball hits Jake Oliver for ball 1. What inning are we in for the? It's no. Sorry, I was talking about the Mariners game. It's top 8. We're up 6-5. Sorry. And that is whip high and deep, and Jake Oliver, a 2-run walk-off home run, and the Eastern Enforcers take Game 3, 7-5, and they take the series 2-1. Jake Oliver, a 2-run shot, and that will do it. Final score 7-5, and the Enforcers win it. that will do it for us here from AWA Field. Thank you to everybody on both TikTok and YouTube for joining us for our live streams here today. And a special thank you to Marcus Trufant for coming out and playing in these AWA games today. We enjoyed having him. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And we will see you all next week for more AWA matchups. There you go.
I know. Wasn't ready. I can tell you everything I've been through.
I didn't get me one of those hats.
One of these hats? I know, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, see?
Next time, if you invite Marcus to bed.
Ooh.
Oh, see, you're getting there.
Now you're ripping it.
Don't fool you. I kind of got something that'll last. All right. Little something.
Dude, you freaking popped off today.
That's
Holy
dude,
shit.
He always does
My
that.
God.
We all do it.
Popped off. How's it going? Good to see you.
Good.
Good to
Yourself?
see you.
How's
Yeah,
it going?
good. I like the jersey. Looks
I
good.
need that other half, though.
Yeah, I know. That'd be cool if we could do
likes the
that.
yellow
That'd be
guys.
cool.
Pardon?
Really?
Yeah, the pilots.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet if you get that like half and half.
Right.
And show up to the ESPN game.
They got me
That'd be sweet.
If I had it, I could be at the All-Star game with that.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, that was awesome. I love that.
going?
Oh
You
yeah.
gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
Wife just told me the other night there's a huge amusement park there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Neither did I.
Shoot.
She's looking at
Hey.
it. Yeah, there's a huge amusement park
I'd
there.
be, we're there for like 3 days, so after Friday we're free. So
When
that'd
are
be
you
fun.
guys going in?
I'm actually on the same flight as Jake and DJ. We're leaving at like 11:58 on Wednesday at night, and then we fly in at like 8 in the morning Eastern on Thursday.
So we're going in. I think we're going in on the 2nd.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to be there till the 7th.
Okay.
So we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there till 7 too. So there we go.
We'll have a car.
Sweet.
Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah.
Mom
There's an
says,
amusement park
Mom
there.
says
Do
there's
it.
an amusement park there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to have some fun.
That'd be fun. Definitely. Let's do it.
Tied it to
You tied it.
I'm in
You
the
know
book.
what? Maybe next time we need to have Marcus versus Miles.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah?
Doing my best up there. Good job. Thank you.
There you go.